All right, guys, welcome to another video where I'm going to show you guys how to make some money online. And I'm actually going to give away a lot of sauce in this video on how you're going to implement it because so many people, show you, either the program, but they don't show you guys how to implement it. So what I do is I use affiliate-based companies. And right now we're kind of on the low investment section. I just think it's the best when you have a decent compensation plan. So we take these vehicles, which pretty much are just opportunities, and we use content, videos to be specific, and we want, multiple social media accounts. So a lot of people think it's a little overwhelming when it comes to multiple social media accounts, but the reason we want multiple is because we want max reach. See, if you're on something like TikTok, you can only really post every other hour before it starts, seeming like you're over posting, spamming, and shuts down your views. So if we have multiple accounts, then we have multiple opportunities to get multiple reach. So what I like to really do is, as far as TikTok, I'd say have two face accounts, meaning where you're showing your face, and at least 2 to 3 faceless. And before, the faceless industry was kind of hard because everyone was repurposing those cookie cutter reels. So everyone had the same aesthetic reels, but now we're going to be using a software that gives us quality reels. So first, we're going to look into the actual program. That's a low ticket program, which is $50 to start, $9.97 a month to maintain, and it's called Nexus Rewards. You see, they have the Nexus bill reduction, the Nexus VIP travel savings, the Nexus benefits hub, prescription discounts, and a Zoom discount. So you actually get the premium Zoom if you use Zoom a lot for only $12.99 a month. Simple software, simple program. You can log in and get many savings at many of the restaurants and stores that you shop at every single day. So it's a solid product. So we want a solid product that people can use, but we want an even better opportunity, guys. So the compensation plan on this is amazing. Upfront, every membership you sell, you get $25 fast start commissions, and then they have another compensation that pretty much pays you every single month, which is amazing, guys. So if you do the numbers, if you're someone who needs $100, let's say you need $200 a week extra, divided by 25, that's the upfront. That's what's going to pay you weekly. And then you're going to have some monthly income as well. And you can just simply go through the numbers. But what no one ever really talks about is the implementation. So no one showed you how to implement it and actually, get the money. So I'm going to show you guys the software I'm using. I'm not going to get super detailed into it. We actually have an academy for you who already have a product, and anyone who joins Nexus Rewards. I'm going to actually plug you into this academy for free, and it's actually going to be updated every single week. So you're never going to feel like, hey, I need more, because it's always going to be more. So the whole thing is understanding who your ideal audience is. Let me actually just write it out. Who your ideal audience is. So how old are they? Where do they work? What age are they? Because you want to know how to relate to them. So I post, a few pieces of content. Mainly I post what we call, personality. So personality means if I like humor, if I like business, if I like food, I post that. But what I try to actually do is keep my content around my product. So usually I do a lot of work memes, a lot of parenting stuff, um, because I know that's my ideal audience. And then next, obviously, it's going to be business, but it's going to be a call to action post. So pretty much it's going to have a pique the interest of people, and then it's going to have a call to action. Hey, comment this word if you want more information. So all I'm doing is these, and then I'm mixing also like personal development stuff as well. That's all I'm doing, guys. And how I'm actually doing it faceless is I'm using a software in Chat GPT, and we're prompting stuff in here. So we're going to show you some work that people actually have done in here. I'm prompting different things that relate to my audience. So if my audience is around animals, I'm going to write my personal development. I'm going to write my parenting stuff. I'm going to write everything around things that my audience relates to. So if I was into if I knew my audience loves animals, I'm going to do some animal funny posts. I'm going to do some posts around why I would want to make more money for my animals, etc. You know what I mean? So this is the type of stuff we're gonna be showing you guys. Just let's look in here and see if I could flip one, just looking at it, that would resonate to my audience, guys. So if we're looking, and I would take this and I would say, hey, point of view, you work super hard, but all you would love to do is make just enough money to sit at home with your furry friends and enjoy your life. That's a super simple post, but that's what's going to get you max reach on your accounts. And using these dynamic AI images and videos just makes you stand out even more. But it's just good content. People want to see it. That's the whole point, posting content that people want to see. So that's the meat and potatoes of what we're actually doing, and we're really stemming it all to an affiliate program because people want to make more money and people want to stay at home. Let's just be honest, everyone wants to enjoy their life and relax with their family and just enjoy life and just keep investing, getting more money. No one wants to be so stuck and constricted in the money that they're earning. So that's what we're showing everyone our in our community, but just in general. So a lot of you are going to come to this page right here that I made in, the funnel builder software that I always talk about. Nexus Rewards is going to be right here, and our AI Academy is going to be right here. If you join our AI Academy alone, you won't have access to Nexus Rewards. Join Nexus Rewards. You're going to need ChatGPT, which is $20 a month. And I'm going to add you for free into this academy, which is usually also $25 a month, or you can pay a one-time fee and get it for, I think it's $125 for the year. So just join Nexus Rewards. You'll have an income opportunity. You'll have updated training on some of the best stuff. You see some of my work in the back. And as well, you just need to purchase AI and you'll be ready to go, guys. So for more information, everything will be in the description.